My name is Kirsten Warner, and I'm doing an active work collection called Reborn for fall/winter 2015 and 16. I can probably show like a couple different ways I do things. I guess sometimes I'll take like the imagery, and then so you put like a picture on there, and then get like different shapes from it. So
cool.
like this one I traced some shapes and like found the shapes in different places, or other times there's that page where I was looking at separating zippers. So that was like a little bit more conceptualized, taking the idea of like separating the mind and the body, and then using that as like different details, like a zip off arm or like the hood zips off, things like that. So some are like a bit more literal, or like these were ideas from drapes, and I got like the little triangle cutout. I mean, I'd say design school is really interesting because we're here in college, on a college campus, but it's not like exactly the same as everything else. Even what I liked about this program is from the beginning they get you in the sewing classes and in drawing classes, even though you're taking some general electives too, but like you really get to know if you love it or not, and I think it's usually pretty evident pretty fast. But for me, like the really cool thing is like obviously going through design school is really hard, but when you think about like this is what you're doing for school, like you get to be sewing and drawing and all the time, and like the deadlines aren't fun, but it in general is fun. I mean, sometimes, obviously like fashion has to be something that you're really passionate about, and so sometimes it's like, like when there's hard deadlines and all this work, like it can drain some of that a little bit. But foundation is sleeping, because a lot of people don't do that, and I like to sleep, and I think it helps me with time management personally. And I think when you're well rested, it's easier to be excited about what you're doing. So I think it's almost like a little bit of pride for some people, but I don't work like that. So I think you just need to figure out like how you work first off, because some people do work that way. Some people love to work last minute.
Yeah. Okay.
But I mean, I think if you know how you're working, like that's going to really reduce your stress, and so make the whole process more enjoyable. Kind of over the summer, like I want to still focus on this collection a little bit. Like I thought, since mine's like very like kind of functional, like maybe getting a few of them produced and seeing if I could sell them like in a figure skating market or something like that. But then my next plan is I got like one of the design training jobs at Macy's, because I got to do an internship with them.
Cool.
So that's kind of the plan, and they have really great like training programs. So I think from there I could
do anything basically.
Pretty much, yeah. Like decide where I want to be. Like if I want to stay with them, that's great. Like if I decide to go into other things, but I think like long-term goal, I would love to do like the fancy figure skating dresses. Just
for like Olympics or stuff like that.
Yeah.
Awesome. Wow. Okay.
Like with this collection, one like thing I was really focusing on is like doing your best throughout the whole thing, because you're working on this one collection for so long. So like if you're ever slacking at any point, it's gonna like come back around to you. So I would just say, I mean, sometimes you don't have good days, and that happens. And I think sometimes it's better to almost like step back then, so that you make sure that you're always putting forth your best effort the whole time. We definitely have, like with the whole BFA committee, there's lots of people like giving their opinions, but then you definitely need to like stay true to yourself too, because people have different opinions all the time. So there's a balance between like doing what you want to do and doing what they want to do, and so sometimes you just need to evaluate it and know what's going to be best. And I think it'll be a little bit better. Like we'll still have drawing projects going on, but then we're just focusing on the thesis. Compared to sewing, I think writing a paper will be easy. I mean, it's been like a good experience being here, but it's also fulfilling to like know that you finished.